Hey, it's Darius. So the scores just came out. Hey, it's Darius Clark from I-75 CPA Review. So the CPA exam scores just came out, and now you're wondering, which exam should I take? So I'm on the CPA exam Facebook groups almost every day, and someone asks, which exam should I take next? Because I know these changes are coming July of 2021. So let's see what kind of changes are in store, so we could decide which exam we should take right now. Well, let's first look at what's not changing, but make sure to watch this video all the way to the end so you can decide for yourself what's the best exam to take right now. So what's not changing in July of 2021, the CPA exam will retain its 4 traditional sections: Audit, BEC, FAR, and REG, and they'll each have that 4-hour time limit, and the number of testlets and questions in each section hasn't changed. But the big news is, for July 2021, FAR and REG appear to be getting easier. That's right, I said easier. How often does a CPA exam get easier? Not that often. But FAR and REG appear to be getting easier. And Audit and BEC, they appear to be getting harder. So let's start with FAR and talk about why that's getting easier. And the first on the list is, say goodbye to IFRS. No longer will the FAR exam test you on the differences between US GAAP and IFRS. And if you've been studying FAR, then you know that there might be 2 sets of rules for impairment testing. One set of rules under US GAAP, a different set of rules under IFRS. And you have to know both, but only up until June 30th, 2021. Because at that point we say goodbye to IFRS on the CPA FAR exam. Now, is that worth waiting for? Maybe, right? If you're starting to take an exam now and you could say, I'll take FAR in July, let me see if I can knock out BEC or Audit between the middle of April and the end of June, but you're not so sure yet because IFRS, oh, that's just one thing. What else is getting removed from the FAR exam? Well, if they're getting rid of IFRS, then there's only going to be one conceptual framework, the FASB framework. No more IASB conceptual framework. No more international framework. Only one set of rules now for things like non-monetary exchanges. You used to have to know the GAAP rules and the IFRS rules. Now you only have to know the rules for non-monetary exchanges under US GAAP. Same for research and development. Only one set of rules, US GAAP rules. Same for leases. Also, preparing the statement of cash flows, calculating goodwill in a business combination, reclassifying current liabilities to long-term. There used to be 2 sets of rules for all this stuff, one under US GAAP and one under IFRS. Well, guess what? If you take FAR July 1st, 2021 or after that, no more IFRS, no more 2 sets of rules. Suddenly, LIFO, which doesn't exist at all under IFRS, possibly becomes more important on the exam, since the FAR exam is going to test you only on US GAAP now. So LIFO becomes more important because IFRS didn't recognize LIFO, but US GAAP does. So look out for the return of dollar value LIFO questions. The exam has moved away from dollar value LIFO in recent years, but watch it come back because of these changes. But I-75 has you covered. In fact, I just recently uploaded a video on YouTube about dollar value LIFO. So FAR is getting a haircut in July. And what else is getting removed? The calculation of net periodic pension cost, pension expense. You no longer have to calculate that. Also, the funded status of a pension plan. You don't have to calculate that anymore. Gone as of July 1st, 2021. So you want to take a little more off the top, please? Well, going concern rules are not going to be tested anymore in FAR, and discontinued operations is itself going to be discontinued. So no longer will you have to determine the loss from the discontinuing of a segment if you wait until July 1st, 2021 to take the FAR exam. All right, so then what topics are being added to FAR in July of 2021? Nothing. Did you say nothing? There is nothing new being added, only topics being removed. And that's why I said early in the video that FAR is getting easier in July, so you may want to wait until July to take FAR, which creates kind of a FAR open window. Take advantage of this open window between July 1st, 2021 and January 1st, 2022, which is the next time any meaningful additions may arise in the FAR exam. So I'm recording this video on April 9th, 2021, and if I were studying for the CPA exam, I would put off FAR and take it July 1st, 2021 or later, not before. Okay, so where does that leave us? What should we take if we're not going to take FAR right now? Maybe I'll take REG between now and June 30th, 2021. Well, same situation for REG. REG's actually getting easier also, July 1st, 2021. Why? Because estates and trusts are getting eliminated. No more questions about estate tax, trusts. So look for things like multi-jurisdictional tax to get more playing time on the REG exam. That's already a topic, but it doesn't get that much time. Now I think it's going to get more. Federal securities laws are getting eliminated. And when that happens, look for ethics questions on accountants' legal liability to get more attention. The AICPA is removing the alternative minimum tax, July 2021. Well, look for QBI to get more playing time, the QBI deduction. That came out just a couple of years ago under the Trump tax plan, and it really hasn't been tested that much. So that's going to get more attention once AMT and some of these other things get removed. What else is going bye-bye from REG? Tax-exempt organizations. At least obtaining and maintaining tax-exempt status is being removed. They still want you to know something about unrelated business income. And that's been in the blueprint the whole time, and that's basically all they ever ask about anyway. Great. So what's being added to REG? July 2021. Nothing. So we have an open window again here. So we have a REG window. Since nothing new is being added to REG, take it between July 1st, 2021 and January 1st, 2022, when any new meaningful changes would be added to REG. So if we're not going to take REG and we're not going to take FAR before July 1st, 2021, that leaves BEC and Audit. Are BEC and Audit getting harder July 2021? Well, let's look at BEC. The new topics coming in July include business processes, data management and data analytics, and the concept of change management. SOC reports are also going to be tested a little bit in BEC. And I-75 already has the new content. So if you're an I-75er, don't worry about any of these new topics because they're already included in the content. But if you don't want to mess with these topics, go ahead and take BEC Now because you want to put off taking FAR and REG until the second half of 2021. So you got to take something now. Go ahead and take BEC. Okay, what are the audit changes in July 2021? Well, data analytics and SOC 1 and SOC 2 reports. So very similar to what the BEC exam is going to do. But more from the auditor's perspective instead of just from the company's perspective like you would see on the BEC exam. So good news, if you're planning to take I-75 CPA review for audit, data analytics and SOC 1 and SOC 2 reports have already been included and the July changes are already up to date. So I-75 CPA review has been updated for the July 1st changes. Prices are increasing May 1st, but in the meantime, we have a special going on. So go to cpaexamtutoring.com right now before May 1st and use the discount code PASSWITH75 now, and you will save before prices go up May 1st. So that the next person who makes one of these great posts about me on Facebook will be you.